Hello guys and welcome back to the another class of our course about Python. Until now we saw many interesting things about Python, how it works, how to program in this language and all kinds of stuff. And today we are going to talk about very important part of Python. This will be about classes and objects. What exactly are those? How would they work? And what exactly we can do with classes and objects. So basically, those two things are used in many programming languages, and this is why they are very important. This class may be a bit hard, so if you don't understand, don't hesitate to see it again and again just to get the point what is it exactly. Alright, so let's start. So basically, what are classes in Python? Classes are, let's say, a set of data that will help you to create basically another type of data that is more personalized. So let me explain. Let's say for example, you have a pizza. So the pizza in itself a class. So why? Because while the pizza could be class or anything could be class. So let's say that you take the pizza so that the pizza class will have the attributes. Those attributes will be, for example, the price, the size and the type of pizza. So let's say vegetarian. If you are only cheese, whatever type you want, the price, and as I said, the size. So those are the three attributes will constitute a pizza. You can add as many attributes as you want. It doesn't really matter, but just for you to understand that a class is simply, let's say, set of data that will create a personalized data. So in this case, as I explain you, we'll give attributes to, let's say, create a pizza as whole. So an object on the other hand is simply same pizza, but this time personalized. Let's say I am buying a vegetarian pizza for 5.99. So this will be my object. So that small vegetarian pizza cost 5.99 is the object. The class is the pizza as a whole and all attributes come with pizza. So I know that you understand all this. We will create our first class which will be once again the pizza. And you guys will understand how it works and what exactly we can do it. So first of all, you need to create another Python file. So simply go here and create another Python file. Click on new and here click on Python file. So simply you can name it, I name it pizza. Alright, when it's all done, you can simply go on your file which is pizza and create our class. So the way we create the class is very simple. I simply write down class. So right now we have our class. We will name it pizza1. Alright, so right now as you can see we have our class which is pizza1. Here you need to create a function. So in this case we will write down dep and then we will use a class created. So in this case we will use method int. So it's a special method and which is called class constructor, and this will help you to simply create your class. So very simple. So go here and write down int. As you can see here, it will look like this. And from here, you need to create all the your attributes. So in this case, our attribute will be the type, the price, and the size. So we will have only three attributes. We try to make something that is very simple. Next thing that you guys want to do is simply write down self. So in this case, we will call each attribute. So type will be equal to type. So very simple. So simply write down self dot name of your attribute will be equal to name of your attribute to be able to call it in your project right here. So after that, we will call each of those attributes in our project. So you do exact same thing for each and every attribute. So we have our price will be equal to price, and finally size will be equal to size. Great. So we have everything that we need. The next thing that we want to do is very simple. Right now we have our class. We want to create our first object. So how exactly do we create an object in Python? It's very simple. We come back in our project and we create our first project. So the first thing that we want to do is to import our class. Right here, so what exactly we'll import? So we will write down from. So from where we want to import our class, we want to import our class from this sheet. This sheet is named as pizza. So we write down pizza. From pizza, and what we want to import from pizza, import class that is named pizza1. This is class name pizza1. So we want to import pizza1 from pizza. I know it's bit complicated because their names are same, but at the end you get that you want to import pizza1 from pizza. Alright, so the next thing that we want to do is simply create our object. So very simple. Our object, let's say it's gonna be pizza v, which it stands for vegetarian pizza, and our object will be equal to pizza1. So once again we are calling our class. So pizza1, we open up our parenthesis and write down exactly will be in our pizza1. So in this case, what exactly in our pizza1? Well, we'll have the type of the pizza. In this case, it's gonna be vegetarian. We will have the price. So in this case, it's gonna be $5. And the size. In this case, we want to be it small. Great. So we have all our attributes. So this is our object, and object looks like this simply. The way you create it is simply write down your object and equal to the class and all the attributes in the class. So in this case, all the attributes are here. So the type, price, and the size. When it's all done, you can print each of those attributes. So let's say you want to print. What exactly you want to print? We want to print our object pizza v. So pizza v, and what exactly we want to print in our pizza v? So very simple. We want to print, let's say, size. So size. So if you run our app, as you can see, the size is printed and the size is small. Let's say you want to have another object right here. So let's say I want to create another object which is pizza p. So once again we created the same. We write down pizza1. So the name of our class which has been pizza1. We open up our parenthesis and we enter all attributes that we want to enter. So let's say in this case we write down pepperoni. Then the price will be $10 and the size will be, let's say, large. So if you do same thing, instead of writing pizza v, we write down pizza p and we run our app. You will see it's gonna give us size of pizza p, which is in this case large. So it's not very hard to understand. The only thing that you guys have to get is that you need to create a class at first. Your class will be set of attributes. You can enter whatever attributes you want. When you have all the attributes, you can create your object. As I explained, the class is simply whole product. So the whole pizza is the class with its all attributes. and the object will be specify pizza. You can create as many classes as you want and you can create as many objects as you want. So, I hope you guys right now understand how everything works. You can practice it, create your own classes and create your own object. And you can see it's not very hard to understand. That's it for this class guys. See you all in next class.